So I've heard people say, "Hey, the best thing is about this opportunity is that you have to move to Puerto Rico." But then some people say the challenge with this opportunity is that you have to move to Puerto Rico because everybody's different, and for some people, it's not what they want to do. Right? There've been, there's obviously an interest, I guess, in certain discussion groups that I see online would somehow figure out a way of taking advantage of this incredible opportunity without actually moving to Puerto Rico. Are there any loopholes at all, or have they all been closed up in the last few years with changes in the law?
Well, yeah, well, probably, and this is a very, very loophole or gray area on compliance. It's a matter of how it is defined as, right? Residency in Puerto Rico tax code means a person that live in Puerto Rico at least 183 days, or it is domiciled to Puerto Rico. But the other part, if you take a look into the Section 937, one of the present test options to be in compliance with the IRS and the US tax code is to be no more than 90 days in the States, in the US mainland. So if you comply with the tax form, with your closer connection to Puerto Rico, but in the case of present test, you are no more than 90 days in the US, you may say that you comply as well with the present test in the US and claim Puerto Rico residency. But that only works for passive income, right? Because if the person is dedicated to export services as well, in addition to the passive income, the source of the income will be attached to the location that you provided those services. And those are some loopholes, right? But expose you for other issues with compliance, especially when you are a business owner. Let's say that you operate as well an export company in Puerto Rico, but you don't want to be in Puerto Rico. Then those services will be attached to the location that they were provided. And I forgot to mention another common errors that occurs is a person that open a Puerto Rico entity, transfer all his contracts to the Puerto Rico entity to export services through the Puerto Rico entity, but he wants to live 9 months in Puerto Rico, 3 months in the US. Those 3 months are US source income. So you may expose the Puerto Rico company to be considered a foreign corporation doing business in the US, subject to US income taxes, subject to branch profit tax. Exactly. The salaries received by the employee living in the US for those 3 months will not be excluded by Section 933 because those are U.S. source income services provided while living or working outside of the Puerto Rico. So those are things that are commonly analyzed in the process. Sometimes, if you will be working outside of Puerto Rico, do that at personal level, not through the Puerto Rico company. So you only offset federal taxes and self-employment tax on that side of the income to avoid bringing the company to pay additional U.S. taxes. So those are issues that we commonly handle to make sure that there are full compliance and clients wants to sleep well. So yeah.
Okay.
So if you're a 6, 7, or 8-figure investor, entrepreneur, or business owner who needs a tailor-made solution from a qualified team of professionals, we can help you achieve the international lifestyle, the freedom, and even the tax savings you're looking for. Visit us at htj.tax and live that international life.